Welcome again. In this video we will discuss about loop control structure in C for do while loop. This can be called the odd loop. This is chapter 3 and in this chapter we will discuss about the syntax, basic structure and the one example. Introduction do while loops. It can be called odd loop also. The loops that we have used so far executed the statements within them a finite number of times. However, in real life programming, one comes across a situation where it is not known before and how many times the statements in the loop are to be executed. Often we need this type of looping structure where we don't know the exact time of loop controlling. The syntax of do while loop is like this: do this and this while the condition satisfies. So once the loop will be executed if the while in the condition is false, then also once the loop will be executed. This is the difference between do while loop that will be discussed there. Note, there is one semicolon after the while statement, and it is important. We have to give this statement or we have to give this semicolon. Difference between while and do while. There is a minor difference between the working of while and do while loops. This difference is the place where the condition is tested. That is, in while the condition is tested here first, and in do while the condition is tested here after one execution. As again, the do while tests the condition after having executed the statements within the loop. This means that do while would execute its statement at least once even if the condition fails for the first time. The while on the other hand will not execute its statements if the condition fails for the first time. So you can see here, while 4 less than 1, printf this. As 4 is greater than 1, this will not be encountered. But in this loop, do hello there, 4 is less than 1, this will be executed once and then it will be stopped. So this is the basic difference between while and do while. Let's see this. When we will use while loop only, then since the condition fails the first time itself, the printf will not get executed. As there, it will not be executed. When we will use do while loop in this program, the printf would be executed once since the body of the loop is executed and the condition is tested. As the condition is tested after the execution, so it will be executed. Let's see the example. The example is enter even numbers. If any odd number is entered, the execution will be stopped and sum of the even numbers will be printed. Again read the example. Enter even numbers. If any odd number is entered, the execution will be stopped and the sum of even numbers will be printed. Here we have not mentioned how many times the number will be entered. So there we will have to use do while loop. Int num sum is initialized as 0. Do enter the number is entered, it may be even or odd, then it is added in some variable and then it is checked whether the number is even or odd. If it is odd, then go out of the loop, and after going out of the loop, as sum is holding the even numbers and the odd number, so we will subtract the odd number and after that the sum is printed. Program analysis. The numbers are added in sum and num is holding the last number entered. The sum is calculated and num is holding the last number entered. As the execution is done before the condition is checked, so at the last time sum will hold the odd number too. So after the loop, the odd number is subtracted from the sum. As last the sum is printed. Now come to the question. There is a problem in this question. Have you thought that if odd number is entered, the loop will be stopped? But if we enter only even numbers, then the loop will be there for infinite time. So how we will make this program user friendly? The answer will be in the next video, where we will use break and continue, that is break and continue in do while loop. These two are most important in do while loops. Till now only think about the question and try to understand the basics of do while loop. So let's see the program. This is the program, that is only even numbers will be added. If we give any odd number, the execution will be stopped and the sum will be printed. The sum of even numbers, sum of even will be printed. Hash include stdio.h mandatory line, int main, int num sum, both are declared as integer variable. Do printf enter the number is entered. Now it is scanned in the num variable using this statement, and sum equal to sum plus num. So previously sum was 0, and if we enter 40 is even or odd, it will not be checked first of all. So 40, so sum is holding now 40. Then it is checked that if it is 40, if it is even or not. So it is even, so sum is 40. Again the loop is continued, and we are giving, say we are giving 42. Also it is even number, so now the sum is 82. Now we are giving 1. So 1 is odd, and then the sum will be there, that is 82 plus 1, that is 83, and sum will be returned. As we need the only even numbers, so now num is holding 1, that is the odd number, so we are subtracting num from the sum that we have got, and now we are printing this. So the same example we will compile there. That is, first of all we will enter 40, that is even number, so the loop is continued and it is asking us for the second number, that is 42. Now we will give one odd number. I have spoken there 3, now I will give 3. So now you can see odd number entered, execution is stopped. Till now the sum of even numbers entered is 40 plus 42, that is 82. It is not holding 3, that is 85. Now the problem that I have told there, if I give only even numbers, now you can see that I am giving only even numbers and the loop is continued there. If I enter odd number, then the loop is stopped. So we can say that odd number is the execution statement of this program. So it is not a user friendly program. So we will have to make it user friendly using do while loop. That will be discussed in next video, that how in do while loop we will use break and continue statement. Till now I think that you have understood the basics of do while loop and how it is syntax and how we are using in various programs. Special notes for this do while loop: when we don't know how many times the loop will be executed, we will use do while loop. We need break and continue to make this loop as while and for loop. Now how we will include break and continue will be discussed in next video. Please see the video with this. For numerical analysis, we mostly use do while loops so that the syntax is important. After do while, there is a semicolon mark after the while as while condition, then there should be one semicolon mark in this do while syntax. Do while will execute the statement once even the condition is false or not satisfactory. So this is do while loop. I think that you have understood the basics of do while loop. In next video, the problem about this example will be told, that is if only even numbers are entered, then infinite time the program will be executed. So that is not a user friendly program. So we'll make it user friendly in the next video using break and continue structure. Till now see this video and try to understand the basics of do while loop. Thank you for watching this video. Please share so that I can make more videos like this. Thank you.